Man, what are your thoughts on seeing one of the most powerful men in hip-hop fall into this fate or going through this trial right now?
So he's about to go on trial for real?
In about a week.
Yeah, that's about to happen.
Yeah, like next week.
So damn.
He tried to push it back, but they not pushing it back.
I'll say this. If a person, anybody is guilty of the crimes that he's accused of, if anybody has actually done that, then they deserve to be in prison, right? Anybody. I don't know much about his situation, but I'm always looking suspiciously at situations where someone, and this probably hasn't anything to do with his situation, but it was another situation just recently came up when someone charged you not in a criminal court, but in a civil court.
Yeah, with Shannon Shaw.
When it comes strictly for the civil court, I go to looking sideways.
Yeah.
What's up? Is this really about justice or is this about
a
money?
payoff.
Yeah.
It's a payoff. So I'm on the fence about that, you know. Now, just for the record, you know, to any victims of anyone that are true victims of it, I stand with the victims. Like, I'm against guys taking advantage of girls like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm totally against that. But yeah, his situation seems very dire.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
It seems like it's still a lack of evidence too.
Yeah.
It's like they just be making up stuff, you know. He got the money to fight, you know.
He got the money to get a fair trial.
To fight. I don't know if he gonna get out, you know, but if he do get out, more power to him. If he don't, then I'm sure he got room for appeals and retrial. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they kind of rushing it. Yeah. It's, even with the Big U situation, it's like, why y'all in a rush? Because the Olympics coming to L.A.? Like, y'all just want to hurry up and... At first, you have to fight for a speedy trial. Now it's like everything's speedy. Here you go. Like, what y'all rushing for?
Back to the Wild Wild West. We're going to hang that boy. You know, we're going to hang that boy at 12 noon, at high noon.
One thing I can say about the South, man, it's freaky, but it ain't that damn freaky.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got people like Master P.
Yeah.
He never been under no scrutiny for no stuff like that.
Yeah.
Birdman, you know, Jay Prince, Tony Draper.
Yeah. JD.
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
Like, it's like...
So you saying there's levels of freakiness?
Yeah, the South is not... Of course, we got the Freaknik. It started in the South, but ain't nobody about to go to jail for no vagina like that. You know what I'm saying?
That would be my question to you, though, Mac. As a celebrity and moving around, man, I mean, how do you feel like artists and people with the money and influence need to move around to prevent this from happening? Or is this something that you can't even really get away from if they come in the silver route on you?
It's harder for single people.
Ooh.
Because if you're single and you're looking...
I'm saying the same thing, but don't nobody want to hear that part.
No, that's true, though.
If you're single and you're looking, then you open yourself up for, you know, all kind of stuff, man. And you have to know that not everybody, I don't care how beautiful they are, I don't care what the package look like, not everybody is trying to be your love.
Intentions.
Not everybody have their best intentions. And I was just mindful of that when I traveled around, even as a youth.
Yeah.
But, you know, for me and you older men, or not even older, for you men that are not single, man, leave that alone.
Yeah.
Do not jeopardize your family and what you building.
Come on.
For a quick nut, man.
Exactly.
I mean, because guess what? That shit gonna only last a few seconds.
Yeah.
And then you got to deal with what comes behind that. You are giving somebody the power to extort you. And I don't think that's talked about enough. Because now, to keep your secret, you gonna pay. You gonna pay. You know what I mean? So, man, don't do that to yourself.
And we becoming desensitized because it's like, how many times do these shakedowns gotta happen before we just be like, okay, NDA,
Yeah.
Like when are we really gonna learn?
Start meeting people with
Like,
an
it's
NBA.
like-
Hey, how you doing? What's your
Okay,
name?
well,
NBA.
sign.
Everybody was talking about Diddy,
Yeah.
and then that died down. Then a couple rappers get killed. Then Dirk go to jail and all this stuff. Now it's Shannon Sharp turn, and it's
Yeah.
like, who coming after him? You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. It's boring at this point.
I gotta ask you this though, ATL Top 20, you know, somebody that was influential in a lot of artists' careers, man. I mean, how do you feel when you look at over the years how many people haven't made it to this point? Because let's think about these shows that you're doing now. It's a lot of other folks you could be doing shows for now that ain't even
for sure.
alive to be at them. So
sure.
how does that make you feel, and what do you think has occurred in the game for it to be that way? And then also just surviving the game yourself.
I feel like it's important because, like I said, man, it's like these artists don't know how important hard ticket sales is, and venues and arenas and stuff like that. If you put Finesse 2 times in these arenas and these venues, he'll stop catching all these charges at these clubs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it's levels to the game. But it's like certain things. It's like if you making a certain kind of music and you talking to the streets like that, you need a barricade. You know what I'm saying? You need metal detectors.
Yeah.
Not just, bro, I got to do this walkthrough or I got to do this. We don't see Key Glock doing these type of things. Dolph wasn't even doing that.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to see them people in 4,000 or 5,000, you know, Coca-Cola Roxy type situations. Like, they not going to no clubs. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like for the artists that we lost, you know, it's just, it can be traumatizing, man. Like, just looking at the plaques on the wall, and it's like, man, this dude gave me a plaque. He not here no more. This dude did this. He not here no more. And it'll make you, like, when I lost B King, I was like, man, forget it. You know, I was like, forget it, you know, but then I had to just get on YouTube, watch interviews, watch documentaries, start questioning myself, like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
You know, and what do I really bring to the game? And, you know, I just had to continue, you know, but it's traumatizing, bro.
I think that was your way of grieving.
Yeah.
You know, we all grieve differently, and I think that was your way of grieving.
Yeah.
And as far as those artists, I think there is, unfortunately, man, I think there's a element of wanting to be authentic and true to who you are for some of these artists. So I won't go in the club because I won't show them I'm really like that.
Yeah.
Because in these songs, I'm like, we in the club tearing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I want to go to the club to show y'all
It's a
that
gift
yeah,
from
I'm
the
really
curse.
doing
Yeah.
this. It's like, no, man, you make this music, you let people enjoy it, and you stay away from that.